Well guys, we're back out for another 2 nights. We've got our canvas tent on the go again, ground dwelling. It's my rucksack, as usual. My nice thick roll mat's starting to get quite tattered now. But it'll last a little while yet. Adam's with his same rucksack and coffee.
That'll do.
He's having a problem with the strap.
It keeps popping, but I think it's just wearing.
They always look flimsy then. That's why I like the army buckles. I've probably got an army buckle that'd fit that around.
Because my other one's snapped across here, so I know that that's knackered, but this one's still good. But
I didn't like the Osprey that I got because the clips just felt so flimsy compared to the army ones.
Yeah.
I've got the chest bag on my chest there, and Adam's got the tent on his chest. So yeah, we're going to plod on. We're going to the Stone Beach camp on this side of the river this week, just because we haven't been there in a long time. Also,
see if it's buried underwater.
It's not going to be buried underwater.
I hope so, dude.
It won't be. I checked the river this morning. I swear to God, it's not going to be flooded.
I'm not sleeping in the water.
You're not going to have to sleep in water. And anyways, the tent's got like a little bath in the bottom, hasn't it? That'll keep us dry. We're not going to float in that one. I've seen people on YouTube where they leak. Like, no matter what they do, they always leak by the zips at the doorway. Yeah. That's why I always put a poncho or a tarp over the top of mine, regardless of if it's raining or not.
I want to get one, because you know they zip together.
Yeah, there's two of them. Gary and me had them zipped together.
Oh, they're good.
And they're good like. Okay, so we've just got to camp. Not a bad trek. We're at the beach camp. It's exactly how I left it, and it's been a while since I've been here. So yeah, we're happy. What we're going to do with the sleeping area to get our tent in is we're going to take out, let's see if we can zoom in, make it a bit lighter here, this raised area here that goes all the way to the side of the fire pit. We're just going to take that all out, extend it a little bit around here just so that we can get the tent in and get full heat from the fire, because as I've said on many occasions, these riverbanks can be really cold. And yeah, like winter's coming very soon, like the 24th December. So yeah, awesome. As in, you like it? Turkish delight and coffee on the cold riverbank. That's what it's going to be first, we've decided. Because I just remembered like 2 seconds ago they actually had a little compact stove in my bag. So our priority is coffee, Turkish delight, and then we're going to get a fire going straight away, and then we're going to move brick stones once the fire's lit, and then get our tent up, and then collect more firewood probably, and chill, and get some food on. And tonight we're having chicken fajitas, which I'm quite excited about. I've got my big wok with me. I've done away with the Crusader cup for a bit because it's diabolical the amount of coffee that I waste, and the cup's too big, and I'm really, you know how cold a Crusader cup goes really, really fast with coffee in it. And so yeah, I got myself a thermal cup just for the crack. Cost me 13 quid. Almost the same price as a Crusader cup. No, not that I'm complaining. I love it. Water's on the go. It should be going soon.
At least the coffee won't freeze now, just after you've made it.
Yeah. Like when we did that -6 camp, I was like, poured coffee in, went away to collect some firewood, came back, and it was frozen. It was frozen, there was ice on it.
I did. Into it instead.
Yeah.
And I burned the wick in like seconds.
Yeah.
And then I realised like years later that kerosene did it.
Right, so we've got the tent up. The anchor points we basically just tied around rocks and used them as anchor points. I've put the tarp over the top of my canvas just because I don't want to get too much, because there's a mist around at the moment and I don't want to get any water on it because it's going to make it heavier to carry. So I've got my little loop there with some twigs inside it. So my wok sits nicely on top of that. Gets nice and hot. I'm going to add the chicken in there. Yeehaw! Big chicken cook-off! Big chicken cook-off! Oh yeah! So I've got all the chickens in there underneath. I've put the veg in and I've put the Old El Paso spice for fajitas. We've got a selection of like wraps here and salsa. There we are.
Cheers, Johnny lad.
Awesome fajitas. Made my lips tingle, they were so spicy.
Faggot.
Shut up. They were spicy?
They were spicy.
They were spicy. Yeah, we'll see y'all in the morning. The fajitas were spicy, don't listen to Adam. See a bit of frost on the tarp. So there's our little spot. Beautiful morning. That's pretty much my bag all packed up. Adam's almost finished. So I'm going to take the tent down and have one last coffee. We're going to have breakfast up at the Woodland camp. So I've just made the river crossing. Adam will be over in a second, he's just putting out the fire. It is so cold, it's like, wow. Takes the breath right out your mouth. It's nice and warm, Adam. It's not that bad. Sucker. I'm gonna get my socks and boots on and my long johns pulled down because I am freezing. So I'm getting in now. It's not warm. Gets to the point where it hurts. My toes are still numb.
That's so cold.
It's Baltic, isn't it?
Oh. I think with the current, it makes it colder.
So we're just heading up the other side of the dry riverbed now and up to the Woodland camp. It's a bit of standing water in it. That's to be expected this time of year.
I'm still alive.
Still alive. So I have the tent up at the Woodland camp now. I've had to shift it around, I couldn't fit it in there. For some reason it's like maybe 1.5 foot too width-wise, so I just moved the bench back over there and put the tent on this side of the fire. I've got the seating shelter up because we are expecting some rain at some point, so I thought I'd put it up above the seat just to create another dry space as well as our tent. Result, I may hang another tarp over this, I'm not sure yet. I'm still working out. Got my little lantern there. It's grand. I love this tent, it's so comfy. I like the thick ground sheet too. Plenty of space for two men, like one head there and one head there. So it's, yeah, and you get your kit bag in the top on your head too, so it's good. Adam's just popped to the other camp to get the spit roast pole my last day and set things up. I've also started, as I'm going, just started collecting random bits of firewood that I can use to start everything while I'm getting our kit in. It's our tent under an extra little bit of cover for a porch, and also for our kit at the back that we can't fit in. A food bag, and other little bits. bed wise, it's Adam's head here, that side, and my head's at that side. Does the job. Use my Army Arctic sleeping bag just because it's got a thick back. And then with my roll mat, it's absolutely sweet, and I've put the wool blanket across the entire floor just to give it that little extra layer. Does the job. We started to, it's Adam's little pile of wood there. I'm just going to keep on collecting firewood until he comes back. Started to collect some serious firewood now. Almost filled my little firewood compartment as my overspilled pile here. I hear raindrops.
Yeah, you do.
I do. See, I knew it was going to rain. About 2 o'clock too. What time is it? Is it 2 o'clock?
20 past 1.
Oh, not bad though. Pretty close considering. Might have to move that tarp forward over the tent just to get that doorway covered, depending on what angle the rain's coming.
Yeah.
Get that fire logged out shortly too. I've got the sausages on. Just going to brown them off fast and then cut them in half and finish them off in the centre. Nice and easy. Then we're going to get bacon on once they're all done. And bacon sausage rolls for breakfast. Now we're all set up and that. Still got a good couple of hours daylight. Got plenty of wood. Lots of nice food to cook. All the sausages half now. I'm going to stack them along this side and then get the bacon up and down here. So these are the bits we're going to eat first because I've put them on first. These bits are for if anyone's hungry after everything else is finished. There we go. Toasted our rolls. Excessive amount of bacon and lots of sausages. Result. Just gonna lift it. Stamp.
Maybe not. You want to turn it over? It comes this way.
Nice.
It sounds different.
Harder. So we got a dead tree that was on its side. The one you've seen us chopping up. It's blown over and uprooted and dried itself out to the point where it's quite, you know, bone dry wood. So it's nice wood like. So we've got a few on now. 2 of them on now. When that bit all burns up, we're going to spread it out and then put 1, 2, 3 side by side with little bits in between it, just to give it that little bit extra.
Let it breathe.
Got all sorts. Got a nice full wood shed there too. It's the camp from the back end. It's sheet steel bent hour that I found over the other side of the woodland. It's just all down trees that have fallen down, and even now you can see still one there to fall and a number there to fall, and there's still loads of fallen over there too. These are the miniature bits you got.
Yeah. They're not the miniature ones. That one. Not the ones that look like completely fucking see-through dark. But these are like deep red.
We can find that.
Yeah.
I like a little couple of pieces of that if you're there.
Yeah, well I'm gonna split them up. I don't know if I should split them up because then that evaporates some of the quality.
You meant to shave it.
Yeah. So you batten it when you need it, and then shave it.
You cut them into quarters, but do it in long strips. You got something to hold on to so you can shave it.
Not the quarter.
It's starting to go dark and the rain's on, but we knew that was coming. Lots of nice big logs on the fire now. Well, pretty much that whole tree on the fire now. But then Adam stood on that side and collapsed it, so he ruined it a little bit. He's ruined the fire. He's broke it. It was massive before. There was flames right the way along, and then he stepped on that big log and jumped across the fire like a stuntman, and it collapsed and snapped one of the logs that were keeping it equally apart. And now it's raining and our fire's going to go out and it's doomed. We're doomed.
It's not doomed, son. Look.
It's fine. So got the chocolate cake out. Gonna sit by the fire and just chill. Fire's massive. Yeah, we put another long log on there, and it's the root, and that is burning nicely. So the joint of pork is on. Starts a bit roast. I've got it nice and low in the bed I've made instead of on the poles I've put up, just to get the heat I want. Just got a little stick here, putting in to hold it on the rock. The rain's back on again. The joint of pork's covered in tin foil now, just to protect it and get a good core temperature. I'm amazed at how fast those logs burnt down, really. There's just that one big one left, the root.
That was a tree.
That was a tree. There's our slice of meat. Now we have our pork, potatoes, broccoli, carrots, baby corn and green beans, and some nice gravy. And there's our jam roly-poly pudding.
I'll tell you, look, this is my missus' favourite.
Is it?
She'll be well pissed off, you know, when she sees the
Good.
video. Okay.
Well guys, I'm all tucked up now in the tent. We'll catch y'all in the morning first thing. Morning everyone. We're just sitting having coffee. Been up for about an hour now. All packed up. Just enjoying the last bits of our fire, and still a little bit of stump there that I'll do for next week. Early morning, still pitch black, down the riverbank, just about to make a crossing to the beach camp, and we're going to get a fire going there and burn an hour of time. And that's me almost home, pretty clean. Well, yeah, brilliant week. We'll catch y'all next week. Hope you enjoyed.